something to fill you with rage.
Come with us and you will see. This is a month of corner.
This is corny. This is corny.
Nothing is scary to give you a fright.
This is corny. Everybody punch a screen.
Curse and scream till the neighbors call the curse at night.
Yeah, I finally got around to making that. Hello and welcome to what's now officially Cornoween, where we'll be looking at the Children of the Corn franchise. Today's movie is Children of the Corn 3. Children of the Corn 3 was released in 1995 by Dimension Films. It was directed by James D.R. Hickox, whose directorial credits also include This Way to Oz, Girl Gone Psycho, and The Golden Retriever. Don't worry, I have no idea what any of those are either, but they exist. Children of the Corn 3 was the last movie in the franchise to hit the theaters, and I can only assume it was a colossal failure. I say I can only assume because no matter how hard I look, I could not find any records of the movie's budget or gross. So I can only imagine they took a huge loss on this one. And since I have nothing better to do, we might as well prove my theory and see how bad this thing really is.
All bets are off! All bets are off! All bets are off! What the fuck did you think? What the hell I was going to do? Every time I stand in front of you, so you don't have disrespect. How far can you take that bullshit? Now it's time to get this shit on! Oh, that's wrong! Oh, that's wrong! Oh, that's wrong! Oh, that's wrong! Oh, bats are off!
The movie begins with a drunk living in Gatlin's cornfields who I like to call Crazy-Eyed Neil. Although according to the sign, I'm pretty sure most of them called him Uncle Neil, some called him Daddy, and a few called him both. He's chasing his son / suspected little brother Joshua through a cornfield with the intent of dishing out some good old-fashioned discipline. The kind that involves an empty whiskey bottle and the butt of a gun.
Boy, you're gonna make this some sad night.
Old MacDonald's having a bad day. E-I-E-I-O. It seems that Crazy-Eyed Neil is looking for a suitcase and he thinks Joshua took it when in fact it was his brother Eli who stole it. Joshua's brother, not Crazy-Eyed Neil's. Although based on what I said earlier, Joshua's little brother would probably be Crazy-Eyed Neil's little brother too. Even if they did have different fathers. But most likely they did. Goddamn incest jokes! They're so confusing! Why does that kid look so familiar? Wait a minute, that's the same demonic kid from Demonic Toys. God, I feel sorry for this kid. Please tell me this next movie actually got a good role. Well, at least tell me that he made an illustrious career getting shitty roles. Okay. Tell me that he went on and got married and had some kids and a happy life. Please tell me he's still alive. Oh, good. That's something, I guess. I'll just go pick this up over here. It's not like anything bad is gonna happen. Oh, with the Sam Hill! I have to admit, this effect is pretty good. Besides, it's one way to fix Crazy-Eyed Neil's crazy eyes. Hope you enjoyed it though, because that was their entire budget. Here, I'll let you watch it again just so you can feel that your time spent was worth it later. After his father is turned into a scarecrow, Eli places his corn Bible into the ground and it buries itself. Insert religious joke here. Sometime later, the two are in foster care and are being adopted by Williams and Amanda Porter in Chicago. Okay, why are they dressed like that? The town of Gatlin wasn't an Amish town. In fact, they were as far as Amish as you can get outside of being a city. Did they even read the short story? No, never mind that. Did they even watch the first movie? Once the Porters get them back home, they're sitting down for dinner when Eli insists they say grace.
Let us give thanks to he who walks behind the rows, who protects our crops, and keeps the infidel and unbeliever in the torments of hellfire eternal.
What kind of prayer was that? Must be that new Scientology thing that's all the rave. William shows them around the backyard, telling them not to go play in the old factory behind the house, while Eli asks William about his job as a commodity trader. Contrived? Of course not. Joshua wanders off, meeting two of the neighbors' kids, Maria and Malcolm. Alright, level with me. Your wardrobe staff was high on coke, weren't they? It's the only explanation for this. First, we get the Amish odd couple, and now we have Maria, who's playing basketball in a dress, and both of them look like one of the Cosby kids. Clearly, there was very poor decision-making here.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Amanda is putting the boys' clothes away when... Oh, God, bugs! Really, movie? You went from this... to this. What else did this guy direct again? Right, yeah, I just gotta keep remembering that. Of course, when she tells her husband, there's nothing in there but corn.
Surprise, motherfucker.
That night, while everyone's asleep, Eli sneaks into the abandoned building and is never heard from again. Just kidding. He plants corn. I'll tell you, you can take the farm boy out of the country, but you can't take the hellspawn demonic corn spirit out of the farm boy. The next day, Joshua is picking out some clothes for school when Eli walks in and gives him a disapproving look. How dare you wear that hideous green shirt? Hideous black outfits is the only way for us. They are enrolled in a Catholic school, and upon meeting the boys, the principal, Father Nolan, instantly gets the heebie-jeebies from Eli.
I like the shirt.
There's something about this kid. Finding out that they're going to be in different homerooms, Eli throws a fit, and when Father Nolan and Amanda go in the hallway to discuss it, Eli gets into an altercation with one of the cast members from Breakin' 2.
You want to touch this, huh?
Oh, Tila, you're just so bad. What are you gonna do? Cut an Amish kid?
Yeah, well, I'll cut you then, bitch. What are you calling a bitch, punk? That's my sister.
You know, if you want your characters to look tough, maybe you shouldn't dress them like a parade float. While at recess, Joshua gets caught making friends and playing basketball. This causes Eli to turn into a jealous psycho lover.
You always said we'd stay together no matter what.
You know we will.
Then don't play their games.
Or else I'll burn this house down and cut off your manhood, I swear! 4 weeks go by and Joshua has made more friends while Eli's corn grows rapidly, which Amanda finds in the abandoned building. Of course, being evil corn, time and space has no meaning and the cornfield stretches out forever. This is the sound of your acting career dying. She manages to escape and runs into Johnny Legend playing a homeless guy. Not that you would be able to tell, since Johnny Legend always looks homeless. Anyway, he's eaten by the corn. Amanda wants William to cut down the cornfield, but after seeing it, he's amazed by it.
Eli, where did you get this?
My papa. God rest his soul. He developed the strain.
I mean, this is horrible soil. There's no blemishes, no bugs. Eli, you grew this in only 4 weeks?
This gives William the idea to sell the corn rather than getting more information about it, like, you know, was Eli's father a botanist? How did he develop the strand? Why are there no bugs? What makes it grow in poor soil? How does it grow so fast? Or 100 other questions any normal person would ask.
There is logic in what he says.
Eli puts his corn bugs, God, that sounds almost as lame as the Hulk dogs, in the school soup, which I think allows him to control the students' minds. It's never exactly explained. Which makes me wonder why they bother putting this scene in the movie at all if they wasn't going to give a clear explanation.
It's like we're smart, but we're not.
After eating the soup, I assume that was the cause, Father Nolan starts having nightmares about the previous movies.
Wait till he gets to the second one. His nightmares will be so boring, it'll put him in a second dream state.
After Eli takes over one of Father Nolan's sermons, he's punished.
Didn't you like the sermon?
I have no interest in anything you have to say right now.
Comes with the soup.
There was no importance to that scene. I just wanted to play the Exorcist music again.
This leads to the movie's most shocking revelation.
You never told me your weird-ass bro was a preacher.
Yeah, he says he gets it from his daddy.
You mean, your daddy?
No, his. Oh, I'm sorry, I thought I told you. He's my adopted brother.
What a twist!
That night, the social service lady calls to tell the Porters about some news that she found out about Eli.
Wait. This movie's trying to say social services just throw kids on any willing adopters without doing any kind of background check on the children?
That's stupid! You're stupid! Stop being stupid!
Well, Eli can't have her spilling the beans, so he gives her the Michael Jackson treatment. But enough of that, it's time for some creepy tongue action.
Bye, Mom.
Now, you can't be upset. After all, you did lead him on with, yeah, I don't know where I was going with that joke.
While her husband is making a deal to sell the corn to an outside source to piss off his boss for not giving her promotion, Amanda is pissed and decides to cut down the field. At the same time, Eli is doing his magic thing to kill her.
The hell is she calling his name out for? It's not like he can help her. He's not even in the neighborhood. She might as well have been calling out random names.
Grandma! Alex Trebek! Kool-Aid Man!
Oh yeah!
She does manage to escape the field, only to die falling on a pipe.
Seriously? Thus far, his unholy powers are causing people to see bugs and making them clumsy, which means the corn spirit pretty much gave him the powers of super hypnosis.
Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men? This creepy-looking kid who always seems to get the role of child here.
Sometime after Amanda's funeral, Father Nolan notices the children acting strange.
Hello, Jonathan. Danielle.
And burn them in eternal hellfire.
Careful, he might make you stub your toe. While Joshua is busy getting to know Maria up close and personal,
So, how do we get a home run? You don't.
Eli makes his own set of friends.
Come down from heaven having the key of the bottomless pit.
I don't know why he's bothering. It's clear that these guys are absolutely brain dead.
These yahoos laugh at anything now, even the phone book.
Marvin Abbott, 555-8976.
After a few questions posed to him by Malcolm, Joshua confronts Eli about his father, and Eli confesses to killing him, which doesn't seem to faze Joshua since he simply just walks out the room.
Look, movie, if you're going to put in that kind of confrontation, there should at least be some conflict. Otherwise, you're just wasting the audience's time.
Should I talk slower or go get a nurse who speaks fluent moron?
After receiving a newspaper clipping that was sent to him by social services.
Wait, who the hell sent those? The social service lady died before she got a chance to send them. And even if someone else took over the case, they had to know that the mother was dead. So why would they send it in her name?
Computer, think too much.
They figure out that Eli's been around for, I don't know, a really long time because he's the devil and go to see Father Nolan, who is killed by an actress dressed in a poorly made Virgin Mary statue costume. Before he dies, Nolan tells them to destroy Eli's Bible, and Joshua figures out that it's back in Gatlin, which, surprise, surprise, gets Malcolm killed. I guess being friends with Joshua is a real pain in the neck. Back in Chicago, Eli has taken over Maria's mind, kills her parents, and after finding out the deal was made, kills William. Nice going, dumbass. You just killed your middleman.
Stupid! You're so stupid!
Joshua shows up.
Hold on. He just made a round-trip ride from Nebraska to Illinois, and it's only around midnight?
I'm sorry, I'm allergic to bullshit.
Anyway, Joshua figures out in order to kill Eli for good, he has to destroy both he and his Bible at the same time. I'm not sure if that actor caught a muscle spasm or suddenly felt constipated. Either way, I really don't think that was the take you should have went with. Just saying. After shoving a sickle in Eli and the Bible, the spell on the kids is broken and they start to go home, which is when the cameraman decided it's a good time for a perv moment and shoots up Charlene's Theron's dress.
It's all right. It's over.
Surprise!
Yeah, I'm done. No, I can't. Proceed.
So, after the deformed toxic waste bunny that the ghoulie puppets would put to shame pops out of the ground, it starts killing people.
Well, now we know how the evil queen got her powers. She was fucked by an evil, demonic, corn hell bunny thing. It happens.
When the thing goes after Joshua, Maria goes after its root. Well, what exactly did she think was going to happen? Oh, that felt fabulous. Oh, you have no idea how hard it is to reach that spot. To show my appreciation, I'll let you and your friends go. Except for this guy here. Well, I need someone to hang around. This is so sad looking, I don't even have the heart to make fun of it. After saving Maria by doing the same thing she did, wait. It could turn around and eat Maria, but it can't turn around and eat Josh? What? Can it only turn around once?
Of course! Don't you know anything about science?
The two finally kill the thing by cutting the rest of its root.
You okay?
Yeah.
Except my entire family is dead, I'm going to end up in foster care, and I'm going to have to try to explain to police why I'm covered in blood and what happened to the rest of my peers, but sure, I'm just peachy. Thus, the movie ends with corn being shipped somewhere, I don't know, who cares.
This movie was stupid and boring.
Granted, it wasn't as boring as the first one, but it was still pretty boring. Never mind all the plot holes, the bad special effects, and the god-awful costumes. The last 10 minutes was so stupid, it makes Rubber look ingenious. If someone was to walk in on just that part alone, they would think they were watching a colorized Ed Wood movie.
Next week is Children of the Corn 3. Now let's hope it's better than this crap.
It's coming! Here's one! Right to the face! Oh, that's all!
Is it over?
Get in there and fight with him? Shake his legs around. Looks like he's killing you.